Right, one thing that we are thankful for this holiday season, that would be David Farenthold. The Washington Post Gumshoe has a new report out today that says that Donald Trump's charitable foundation has admitted to the Internal Revenue Service that it violated a law against self-dealing, which prevents nonprofit leaders from using charitable resources to enrich themselves. These new foundation tax forms do not provide many details, and an investigation by the New York Attorney General is still ongoing, but Farenthold has previously reported on instances in which the foundation helped Trump settle business lawsuits or purchase charity and auction items that the billionaire then allegedly kept or displayed at his properties. Nicolle, this is, well, how big a deal do you think this is?
You know, I looked at the tax form myself to try to see what, you know, it's not completely clear what the reporting is based on. And I couldn't fill out a tax form when I made $12,000 a year as a local reporter in Chico. But it looks like they told the truth.
I bet you didn't have those shoes back then in Chico.
No, these are stolen though.
You did not have shoes that nice. Get the picture of the shoes. Look at these shoes.
These are not my shoes.
Those shoes, you did not wear those in Chico.
Shoes.
Okay, let's be back there. Yeah.
See, now that I'm all
totally
lost
distracted,
in Chico.
aren't you? Yeah.
But this story is going to be another one of those thorns in his side. And I think that the voters made clear that this was not top of mind. They want to change so badly they were willing to tolerate all of these sort of lapses in judgment, which is where I think these stories end up. But I think that if a narrative can be stitched together, that he's got business conflicts, which we talked about before, that he's reversing himself on his pledges, and that now the charity wasn't so benevolent after all, it was shady after his really aggressive tone with the Clinton Foundation, it could start to paint him as a typical politician. That's the vulnerability.
I just think we must say, you know, for those of us, including me, and I will proudly proceed for the rest of my career saying that I thought there were a lot of things that were problematic about the Clinton Foundation. There were a lot of things that deserve scrutiny, deserve criticism, that there was a political problem and a substantive problem for Hillary Clinton. I still believe that 100%. But I also said at the time, this foundation is as corrupt or more corrupt, the Trump Foundation, than the Clinton Foundation. And now we have them coming out and acknowledging, oh yes, we're tax cheats. Just straight out, you know, we just cheated the federal tax system. I think it's just incumbent on us to point it out and remind people that when it came to charitable foundations, there were sins on both sides of this aisle, and Mr. Trump is now president-elect. And so we got to focus on this, and it's important.
I know the bell ding, but I would go further than that and say Hillary Clinton's out of the picture. She lost. I think focusing on this and not losing it because we feel like voters don't care is urgently important.
Right, and it does tie in, as you said, to these questions about Donald Trump's businesses and conflicts of interest, which are really problematic.